Hey guys, so I am back, and this is going to be the makeup part of this look, and as you can see I've already added on my jewelry and changed my shirt and things like that. This shirt was really the inspiration for my look. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a Romanesque type of look, and they always had like, the kind of the wavy hair and that kind of thing too. So that's kind of where I got that, and it's also, like I said, a 1920s type of wavy look to it as well. So first of all, I went ahead and I put on my my primer and my foundation onto my face already. So the next step, and I also did my brows, kind of the boring stuff. So the next step that we're going to do is I'm going to put on some primer potion onto my eyelids. So just whatever primer is your preference. We put them on our eyelids. Put that aside. And then I'm going to be using this white pencil. This is by Rimmel. It's Scandaleyes, and it's in a white. It's kind of a shimmery type of white. So I'm going to be covering my lids, just the bottom part of my lids really, up to about my brow bone, just past my crease. And yeah, we'll put that on all the way out. I put on a fairly good layer of it. This will give a sticky base for everything else to kind of adhere to. And you can blend it out either with your finger or a brush, whichever you prefer. I prefer my finger. I find I have better control of my finger than a brush does. So even just that white on your eyes with nothing else looks kind of cool, I think, but we're going to add more, don't worry. So I found this palette and I really, really like it. It's a Maybelline Eye Studio. It's called Blue Blowout. And the colors in it are really pretty. I love this. I love this dark one. I use it a lot. And then the silvery color. And then this blue has a lot of shimmer to it. And this one right here actually looked white when you first look at it. And then when you actually put it on, when you touch it, you can see it's kind of like a shimmery, silvery blue. So it's really, really, really pretty. So we're going to be using this palette today. And if I can find my brush here we go. We're going to be starting off by using this blue right here. And just a touch of it. This one actually really goes on like really, really, really blue. And I'm just going to be feathering it a little bit onto the bottom part of my lid. Not so much in this side, but out to the corner. To the outer corner, not so much the inner. And then just swirling it around. And then on the inner corner, we're going to be using this silver. So I'm using actually a flat cream shadow brush to just pack that on there. So, and then I'm going to also put this over onto the blue. Okay, so then we're going to take our darker blue, and we're going to pick up some of that on you can use a fluffy brush. I'm using a crease brush. And I'm just going to dot a little bit in this corner here, because I got it on there pretty heavy and I don't want to overdo it. And a little bit on this corner here. And wipe off the excess. And then we're going to blend that around. Swirl that around. I sometimes tend to keep wiping on my towel. I have a towel always on my lap, so that if you get going and you get still find that the product is like going and going and going, and you'd end up with a circle like here, then I just keep wiping off my brush to wipe off some of the excess part of it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually add a little bit of white out of another palette, because I want this a little bit lighter in this corner than I have it right now. So this is actually another, oh, this is a Minimal Effects one, and this white in here is kind of got like a shimmer to it, so that's what we want. And I'm just going to pat it into the corner here and up. And don't worry about the sparklies that we just covered all up after doing it all. Sometimes it's just a matter of, you know, playing with a look until you get it just, you know, exactly so. And I don't know, I find sometimes too, you do it one time, the next time it's like, no, I just figured I'd an improvement. Which is always good. Improvements are always good. Okie dokie. So we're going to take this white all the way up to our brow here. I'm not going to do right here. I'll show you what I'm going to do instead. Is I'm going to come close, but not right up to my eyebrow. If you see, I just went this far and left that little space there. So we're going to take our concealer and just put a little dot here and a little bit there. And my cream brush. Take a clean cream brush and just put that a little, just smear it around there. Make it all look pretty. For me, I find if you put glitter, like a glittery eyeshadow or a sparkly eyeshadow right up to here, it does a funky thing with my eyes, so I don't like doing that. It just makes my eyes look really weird. So we don't do that. Okay. So before we clean up the bottom, I'm actually just going to add some of this. This is Fantasy Maker Confetti. So I'm going to add some of that to my eye. There we go. This is really glittery, glittery glitter. So this is why we don't do the fallout cleanup until this is done. I can feel it on my eyebrows, or my eyelash, my eyebrows even, yeah. Now we have some major fallout going on. Okay. So let's put that aside. So I'm just going to take my towel and very lightly just wipe away as much of it as I can. So I'm just going to take some makeup remover and just go right under my eyes. So I'm just going to put some more foundation on there instead. Close that up. Okay, so now we can move on to our eyeliner. I'm going to be using a fairly thick line for my eyeliner because I'm going to be putting on lashes as well. So I'm going to be using this one. This one's Rimmel Exaggerate. I kind of like the Exaggerate line. It's really, to me, I love it. I think that they're really great products. Our line anyway. Now I don't want to, you can do a wing liner with this, it does look alright, but for me, I want the glitter to be more of the focus of my eye, more so than the liner part of it. So I just want to put on a nice line of liner. So I'm going to be using black in my waterline. now you can choose to put, some people put white in their waterline to make their eyes look bigger. I kind of like this look for me because I find it intensifies the blue in my eyes. So you can do that, put the white in your waterline and then put the darker underneath, and that'll make your eyes seem a little bit wider. I don't personally think I need it with this look, so that's why I chose not to do it. But I am going to go back with a small brush as soon as I can find one here. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I'm just going to use like a small little liner brush and some of the white in this palette again. And I'm going to come down into the ducks, into the duck part here. Sounds funny if you have a duck on your face. Now, one last thing we're going to do is I'm just going to take that same little liner brush and I'm going to use this darker blue again. And I'm just going to go right underneath the lash line, just in the corner, just to kind of connect the top from the bottom. I don't want to go too far because I don't want my bottom part to be really heavily lined or anything, so I like that. It kind of gives it a smoky look with it attached, kind of like all the way around, you know what I mean? I like. So we are going to grab our blush here now, and a blush brush, and I'm going to go with this color right here. It's kind of like a warm pinky color, and I think it just suits the look really well. So, apples over cheeks and back. I don't tend to use a lot of blush. For me, I don't know. For me, I don't think I need it because my cheeks are usually pretty pinky, ready looking anyway, but, and I find I can really notice it on there, and sometimes it just, to me it looks funny, and maybe that's just inexperience. It probably is, but you know, if you find you get stray little hairs that you don't like, you can always clip them up. I'm just gonna push that one up like so. So I also put on a pair of fake lashes when I did this look. I'm not going to do that today just because the lashes that I have, I actually need to clean them, and I haven't had time to clean them, so we're not going to do that. But if you want to put on lashes, by all means, go for it. I'm going to be using the Double Extend Mascara. Now, this is a tubular mascara. I love this. I love this, love this, love this mascara. Tubular mascara would be the only kind that I would really buy. Having said that, I have two other ones in there that aren't. This one is not so waterproof, but the other ones, one of them that I have is waterproof, and that's what I actually bought it for, is when I got married, because I didn't want it to, I didn't want to have raccoon eyes the day I got married. It's really funny how you anticipate that you're going to cry on your wedding day. I don't know why. It's supposed to be a happy day. I guess they're happy tears. I guess. Well, I know for me they were. Okay. Now, I didn't put the tubes on the bottom because I generally don't even put mascara on my bottom eyelashes because I have freakishly long ones that tend to outdo the top ones, so I don't usually do that. But today, the look just looked like it needed it, and I just poked myself with it. Sweet! There we go. Now I got a red mark there. Lovely. Okay, so for our lips, I want my eyes and my hair to be the focus. I don't really want my lips to be focused, but I want it to tie in with everything. So what I'm going to use is, this is kind of like a nude lip liner. It's a pink rose, so for me that's fairly close to nude. You can see it's pretty close to my lip color. And I got this, I'm not even sure where I got it. Oh, Wet n Wild makes it. It's Mega Brilliant Lip Gloss. And this one, well, you can see a little bit of pink in it because I always use pink lipstick with it. And anyway, this one is a glittery, just a plain glitter. Although you wouldn't know with the pink on it. But. And that's going to be what I use to tie in, you know, the glitter fluid for my lips, to the glitter from my eyes, and I even have glitter in this part. You can use that fantasy glitter in your hair if you even want, but I have enough, you know, I think on my shirt that I don't really need to do my hair as well, unless, you know, you really want to. And I dab this on as opposed to swiping it on because of the glitter. And I also find that it is very, very gritty. It's not one of my favorite things to wear because of the grit in it. I don't really like it. But I think for this look it looks really good. So, we have everything. So I would also use for the night this Urban Decay setting spray. This is the De-Slick one, so it's if you have oily skin, which I do in my T-zones. I use that as well. So there we have it. So this is my complete look. I'll show you a head to toe of everything that I was wearing. Yeah, I hope you really like it.